women. It's our skin, our nails, our hair. It's our style, our minds, and our flair. Our feline, feminine frame that's maintained with style and flair, but most importantly, with care. Women, we care. For a woman to be able to leak growth into your spirit when she speaks, to plant precious seeds of awareness and expression that'll teach important lessons, she has to care.
Microblading is a form of a semi-permanent tattoo, and it's created with a miniature little blade that's put together with micro needles, hence the name microblading. And we use that blade to draw hair strokes onto the skin, onto the brows, to create a realistic eyebrow. So I had no clue what microblading was, and I heard of it through a relative who was actually doing it at the time. And I inquired a little bit more about it because when I was looking for jobs, I was looking for sales jobs, marketing jobs, fashion, and I felt like I was just going to be doing the same thing just for a different company, and I wanted to do something completely different. So I had always had a love and passion for beauty. I love makeup. I'm obsessed with my own eyebrows and just like I would always draw my friends' eyebrows. I just never thought I could make a career out of it. I started to feel how amazing of an impact this can actually make on someone's life. It goes beyond just, making pretty eyebrows for them. These people have low self-esteem. They need a self-confidence boost. Like they walk out of, the treatment with me feeling so happy, so alive, so pretty, so beautiful. And, so ultimately I wanted something that makes you feel happy.
Music is life. That's the only way I can describe it. For as long as I can remember, it's always been a focal point. It's always been something that was really something that held a lot of weight in my life. I was always involved with music from the age of 5 or 6 years old. If it wasn't with my mom playing a lot of awesome artists at home and having the radio on, it was in school. I find that the audience back in South Africa is so welcoming, so appreciative of the deep house genre, and I don't think a lot of people in Los Angeles realize how deep and how underground the space actually is. So I have yet to experience a crowd in Los Angeles that compares to my people back in South Africa, but I am looking forward to discovering those gems. What makes me different is the energy that I bring into any space that I occupy. I know that as similar as we may be, or as different as we may be to each other, there is no one like me. I bring this energy and I bring a different sense of owning yourself and owning your individuality to all the spaces that you find me in.
Gratitude with no attitude, y'all. I would say one of them is extreme compassion, because regardless of the energy that I would seek in return, I try to be as compassionate as possible until they show me otherwise. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That's Jay the Nubian hippie in its rawness, yin and yang. The formulation for my dance class usually begins with how I am, my energy and my vibe for that day. There's a lot of times that I plan in advance, and there's also a lot of times where that gets switched an hour before a class because of the energy that I'm feeling, or the energy that I may be, or it may change as soon as I get on the camera or in front of my clients, depending on the energy. So I would say it's formulated organically with my energy and my client's energy. I want my legacy. I literally always said that I wanted to be the Dalai Lama. And my friends were like, you can't be the Dalai Lama. That's not how that works. You have to be born into it, blah, blah, blah. However, I still want to be considered someone who was just as pure as the Dalai Lama. So a queen Dalai Lama who was known to have a big heart, to always smile, to always dance, to always be full of light, and to be known for getting things done.
Fell in love with so many things about the sport. It challenges you mentally, physically. Like, you have to be strong, like powerful strong. You have to be flexible. You have to be both mentally and physically. You have to have endurance. It gets you into like pretty awesome places outdoors. Climbing is a sport of failure in that you pick a climb that you're just not that good at, that you can't get on top of the boulder very quickly. And you work on it over and over again to try to get on top. And, you know, there's a different boulder for everybody, for everybody's body type, for different strengths and weaknesses. You know, in PT we have a saying that you have a toolbox of methods, as you will. I would argue that there is no one method. Everybody is different. Everybody's, you know, the way that their tissues are stressed that's causing that discomfort, it's different reasons for it. And it's, you know, PT is and should be a whole person approach.
Women, we care. Divine feline, a lioness that's blessed, a hunter, a protector, a mother, yes, a therapist, an artist, a secretary, yes, a wife, a queen, a friend. She's everything. She's rare. She cares. She is strength, and we are care. Women, we care. And don't get me wrong, there are some women in this world who convince themselves that they are done, tired of caring and investing emotion, who claim to be broken, and even those women care than what's spoken, because they're the lionesses who are tired of too many people provoking them. They need care because they care. These women are constantly mistreated, lionesses who hunt for food for ungrateful individuals who never eat it. Realistically, she's defeated, but guess what? She cares.